How you doing? This is Latorian Paul. Just coming back with some keeping it simple, easy stuff. Forex, of course. And I just going we gonna just look at what we got here. As you can see, I'm on the Euro ASD. I'm in a buy. Been in the buy since last week. Uh, Awanda is very good. Regulated broker. You know, if you want to do some trades, come in with big. But if you want to focus on your skill, come in with what you can. I will say, because it's 1 to 50 leverage, you would have to have, you know, I would say at least $100. Now that $100 for most of the volatile pairs, like the GUs and the big ones, the GUs, GJs, Solana doesn't allow you to trade gold. I think it's only just Forex pairs. If I can show you real quick, let me go here. And yeah, let me see here. Symbols. Yeah, only Forex pairs. They got group 1, group 21, group 22. So only Forex pairs. But yeah. So I'm in this buy on EU. I've been in it since last week. Okay. Whatever that is. Okay, so you can't really see what's going on here, but on the bigger picture, I'm here because we had this fair value gap right here. How do I know it's fair value gap? Well, this candle, you got an A. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm saying. A candle, B candle, and C candle. Between A and C, none these can't touch. So market had to come back to fill that. Now, if you've been watching my last few videos, keeping it simple, of course, that's the name of the game. We know that higher highs, once price breaks through that higher high, becomes higher lows. And we look for higher lows as points of entry to go long or to buy when we're talking about trading. Okay, so even in this, you got take point 1. If price goes through that, you can get through here, take point 2. But this is on the monthly chart, so it could take a few days for it to, forgive me, the daily chart. So each one of these candles is a day. So it could take a few days to get back here, or depending on what the market shows you, it could come back here, form a higher low, and then that's a whole other situation. But as far as it stands right now, I'm looking for just continue up. All right, now let's go to my next one, UJ. Very simple situation. Let me go to H1. You should be able to see it and zoom out a little bit. So with a lot of these pairs, it takes some longer periods of time to form, but it's still the same thing. All right, so let's looking at the chart where I'm at. Okay, let's just go through a higher high, a lower high situation. We're looking for lower highs off the higher low, off the lower lows. Real simple. Okay. Here's one, lower low, lower high. Here's one, lower low, lower high. We have a fair value gap right here that wasn't filled, and it didn't get filled, but it's okay. Okay, and then we have lower low, no lower high. Price breaks through, pulls back, pulls up higher than this high, gives us a higher low. Okay, breaks this. Okay, so this is a lower high turned into a higher low. Okay, now mind you, this is still technically trading against a trend. All right, so comes here, gives us a high, gives us a lower low, lower high, higher low, lower high. So this will be considered a I guess you could call it a descending triangle, but for what I would do, just to keep it simple, I wouldn't trade until I figure out what I'm going to do. So it's kind of giving me the squeeze. I'm looking for a move. Okay, don't know where yet, but as it stands, we're in a range. This is the highest been, this is the lowest been. These last couple of days are in here. Price breaks there. It breaks this finally. Okay, price breaks this. This is a lower low. It becomes a higher low. So I'm waiting all this time for something. Okay, and I get what I'm looking for. I get that. I got another lower low. It breaks that. Gives us another lower low. It breaks through that. No pullback as of yet in the day that it was in. But if you look at what happened here, it did pull back. It didn't pull back all the way, but close enough. Lower low became a higher low. Gave us this. These moves are good. All right. Then it pulls back up to here. Now, it's still technically in this range. I mean, not really in the range. It would still be considered, if I look at where I'm at, let me just check this up a little bit. It's still a lower high. Okay, even with this push up top, it's still a lower high. So you have you can take this trade. It's still giving you a lower high. All right. So take this trade back to here. Price breaks this. It's a lower low. Price breaks that. All right. Now this is a lower low as well. Price broke that. Gave us a fair value gap, a small little fair value gap. Okay. So let me go back here. Nothing came from this. It lower lows. Price broke it. And then went above it to this low. All right. So is that still a good trade? Yes. It's still a good trade because the highs at this point, even though it took a few days to drop, it stayed under here. So this should be this high should have been your stops. And then you had this drop. Nice little drop. Okay. Nice little drop. And even with this, it had a low, broke that, it gave a high, higher low, it broke that, it broke that, it broke that, but it came back to this. So if we look at the bigger time frame, we should see a fair value gap, and we do see a fair value gap between this right here, and that's exactly where it came to fill. Okay, so this should probably will continue to still go down. Okay, may not go down all the way, but as far as it stands, the trade is still going down. All right, now that's that. Let's go to, I think all the GJs and the EJs and whatever Js should probably look the same. Let's just make sure. Yep, they all look the same. Let me check out this one. Does it look the same? And it does. Very much so, looks the same. All right, let's go to the AUs. AU, what is AU saying? Let's go to, that's right here. And I go to 15. 15 is kind of shrinking. I want to go to H1. All right, so let's look at what we got. All right, we have a low, a high. Price breaks this low, pulls back to this low, which is easy money. That's just telling you, hey, take my money. And just keeping it simple. Lower highs and lower lows, higher highs and higher lows. That's all you really need to know. Just knowing what to use them, when to use them. All right, so one straight across. Let's go to the H4. Yeah, this probably could still, technically this looks like a second leg of a W here. All right, but until this is broken, you're kind of in the range. The range would be this high and this low. So this is where you at right now. All right. So until you get some type of determinating factor. So as it stands, all right, we got higher highs and higher lows. higher high. Okay, and the moving average just looked to be crossing again. So we could get a push back to the upside, to each his own. But you know, better be safe than sorry. GU, what is GU saying? GU is saying, let me see, big time frame. GU is saying, I don't know what it's saying. Can't even tell you that. Can't even tell you what it's saying. It's saying continuation. Let me go to AU. Sometimes you got to go to the bigger time frames. AU is saying continuation. Yep. Let me just show you why I say that. This right here is a higher low. Continuation at least to here. That's all you got. So if you got this, that's all you got. And then you got also take TP1, and you got TP2. You know, that's if it go that high. GU says the same thing. Continuation off this low. Boom, boom, boom. TP1 here, TP2, wherever it goes. All right, NU is saying the same thing. So I'm on the buy on EU, and that's why I'm saying that high is a higher low. Even though it don't seem like it makes sense, the 1 to 50 leverage doesn't make sense for somebody that either doesn't have enough capital to make it work or doesn't have enough patience to grow with capital they have. But it is, the lower leverage is ultimately better for you in the long run because it teaches you how to get the most out of the least. All right, let me go to my FTMO real quick to show you gold. Let me see here. Do I have it on here? Let me see. I don't have it on here. Okay, well, this is enough. Keep it as simple. Same thing every day. Lower highs, lower lows, higher highs, higher lows. If you like what you've been seeing, please hit that subscribe button and that share button. I'm not doing it for money. I'm not selling a course. Just trying to show you the benefits of repetition, and look forward to having some prop firm stuff on here soon. Taking this stuff to the next level for myself personally, and let's see where we go with this. All right, you guys have a good one.